Hello and welcome to Tangle Tower. Now why this game? Why does this seem so interesting to pick up? Well, as you can see in the bottom here, it is made by SFB Games, which stands for Super Flash Brothers. Now, as you may or may not remember, Super Flash Brothers was the guys behind the two previous Detective Grimoire games, and I had fun with those. That is not the main reason why I picked this up, though. It's not that I have a particular like or dislike for this developer. Rather, it is because that this is, in fact, despite the title screen not really giving it away, another Detective Grimoire game. So, where the two others were from 2007 and 2014 respectively, this one didn't take as long to make. Right, let's see settings. I've already said that, so what languages does this come in? Oh, that's English, François, Français. I don't know what that is. I'll be honest. I think one of these is two kinds of Chinese. This is Japanese and this is Korean. This is Russian. Turkish. But never mind that. I don't think this would change a whole lot, really, but let's keep it UK for now. That's closest to where I am. Achievements, don't need to do anything with that. Right, so let's get right on into it. Okay, so already from the get-go, it seems that we are going down the same path that they were in 2014. So the mystery in the bog, essentially, is, well, in terms of you got locations, clues, people, and connections, basically. Right, let's get into it. Tangle Tower. Mid-afternoon. We got two people in a boat, so that seems... Oh! Lake's Edge. Well, that is not Officer James.
You ready, Sally?
Sally? Wasn't... Wait a minute. I am almost 100% sure that Sally was the name of the girl in the 2014 edition that was selling merch or merchandise at the attraction with Buggy, the swamp monster.
Grimoire, I've been standing here for 7.5 minutes.
And unlike the first one, which was the second one that I played in this series, just to mess things up, this one is fully voiced.
Just checking.
So I don't have to worry about that. Obviously, I still have to read everything like this.
You have the map?
Yeah, but it's basically blank.
Not very useful for a map, then.
Did you read the case file? What do you think?
I'm not sure yet. It's really not a lot to go on. Did you read it?
Yeah, I'll read it on the way to the crime scene.
Okay. Case file. Murder victim Freya Fellow, aged 19. Died whilst painting a portrait of Flora Fellow, 58. Location Flora's Tower. Flora was present as she was posing for a portrait. Freya Fellow was found lying on her back with a single stab wound on her chest. No weapon was found at the scene, but the subject of Freya's unfinished painting is holding a knife. The red color on the tip of the knife is not paint. It was discovered to be blood. Tangle Tower. A small painting on a scrap of paper, and a few notes have been written on the back. Nowadays it goes by Tangle Tower, but it's actually a pair of towers connected by a mansion at the base. It is surrounded by a circular lake. The water is an unusual mix of colors. The lake is enclosed by sheer, pale cliffs. They are too steep and smooth to climb. Tangle Tower is currently home to both the Fellow family and the Pointer family. Okay, so that's what we have to go on right now. Okay, so obviously it wants us to click on the map so we can move on, but you know, it's a point and click game. We're gonna have to point and click and stuff. So let's get started.
Mountains.
Cliffs.
Nope. They're too steep and too smooth to be mountains. They're more like cliffs.
Whatever they are, they go all the way around the lake, like a barrier.
So an escape would be difficult, eh?
That's a big lake.
It's kind of purple. Looks poisonous.
I think it's just water.
Yeah. Water with poison in it.
Oh! There's a lot of sass going on right now. I mean, she does have a rather sassy stance. I like that. This little birdie stands out because of its color.
It's a bird bath. Is that just rainwater? Looks a little weird.
The birds seem to like it.
They're even singing a little tune.
That might be important later. I mean, the text was in purple for all I know. I would like to sue for copyright infringement.
Please don't do that.
Oh! Well, now I feel hurt too. What are those?
What are they?
Wind chimes. Silent wooden wind chimes.
I suppose that... How about that?
It's just an archway, but it seems a little ominous. Like walking through it might give you bad luck.
Too late.
I mean, you're not technically through it, all of... So, the art style have definitely gotten an upgrade from the... Is there something here?
The ground's moist, but it's not muddy. Wonder how often it rains here.
That's probably more air precipitation.
I cannot believe how exciting this murder investigation is already.
Oh, I'm sorry! Do you not want me to click on things in your point-and-click adventure game?
I tied the boat up to the mooring post, so it'll stay put. For now. Probably.
Loving the confidence.
That's a great face.
It's a garden. I think. It's currently far away.
We could walk closer to it.
Ready when you are.
Can I click the boat?
It's the little boat we used to cross the lake. It's the only way on or off the island.
What a comforting thought.
Yes. Yeah. That's a pretty big map, but to be fair, it looks like we're not filling it out 100%. We're just sort of getting to each part and then jumping through it as we go. Right, to the next one. Oh! Gardens. Right. Well, the first thing that springs to mind is this.
Spooky. What do you think it's for?
I think it's to scare away detectives.
Is it working?
No.
I am not sure I agree, but...
It's a stone carving. Wonder how it got cracked.
I think it's supposed to look like that. It's an egg. It's a bandstand.
Oh, I was more talking about the moss, or I think it's moss.
Bit small for a bandstand.
It's a one-man bandstand.
That must be Tangle Tower. It's quiet.
Mm-hmm.
You're supposed to say, too quiet?
It's not. It's an appropriate amount of quiet.
Oh. Oh.
What animal is that?
Hawk, bear, lizard.
Right, of course. A hawk bear lizard. This is some garden.
Do the plants all look a little strange to you?
Well,
It's full of the same weird water that was in the lake.
that does not surprise. A fountain like that would surely be the main water source for this tower.
Any fish in there?
To talk nothing of sanitation.
Not a single one. Although there is something in there.
Oh?
It's a cassette tape. Or it used to be.
Oh? Oh. The cassette tape has been damaged by water. The ink on the label is blurred and illegible. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, I don't think that I've changed anything. Oh, this one, obviously.
It's a statue of some hideous, scaly, bipedal fish monster.
Playing a harp.
Playing a harp.
So it is.
Hang on a second. This isn't just a regular statue, is it?
Something tells me we're not gonna solve this just yet.
Yeah, I mean, we could try and brute force it, but, what symbols are there? Bell? I don't know what that is. Or that. Okay, yeah,
Let's come back later.
yeah, but...
It must do something.
Eee!
You'd hope so, wouldn't you?
Harp statue. An old weathered statue of an amphibious creature holding a large harp. The symbols are engraved on each of the harp's 4 column segments. Okie dokie. Is there anything else?
The pond has little stone feet.
Seems a bit superfluous.
You're superfluous.
Yikes.
This is some
Do
garden.
the plants all look a little...
Uh,
A bench of solid cold stone.
My favorite kind.
eh,
This is
Do
some...
the plants all look a little...
main entrance. Okay, well, first off,
Oh,
yes, indeed.
What?
oh, there's an O on the floor.
There is indeed.
Oh yeah. Tangle Tower.
Twir.
I had no idea they would go that far with that joke, but okay.
Why build a house here anyway?
I mean, why build a tower?
I'm sure they had their reasons.
That doesn't explain anything. Okay, you.
Do you think he'll start to move if we try to go inside?
Unlikely.
No, I think he'll just silently judge us.
I think he is already. Is that... Oh,
Is that an envelope?
It's been opened, but the letter's still in there. Let's read it.
Isn't that an invasion of someone's privacy?
No, definitely.
opened letter. The envelope has been ripped open. There's a single piece of paper inside. The combination is drawn on the other sheet. Once you have it memorized, destroy it. I do not agree with your reasons. You will not find it down there.
Should we ring the doorbell?
Why would we not?
Dum 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 dum.
It's a little melody.
Oh, there's that purple text again. Why? Well, hold on. Hold on. Please. A bell? Birds? That looks like a piano. What is that? Is that a mouth? Well, I'm starting to have an idea of how to solve that. Okay, so... I could look at the door, but what about this?
It's red, but I don't think it's painted. It's just red.
Ah! Oh,
Ah, there's a heart engraved in the tree. I didn't know people actually did that.
PPFF.
that could mean anything, but chances are one of them is the Pointer family and the other one is the Fellow family, as we...
Little bird feeders.
How do you know they're for birds?
That's... well... We don't, per se, but they're small, they're hanging up high, out of reach for potential land predators, and... yeah... Okay, what about this?
That leads back to the gardens.
No. I wasn't clicking on the path. I was clicking at the flower that is purple and pulsating and looks like a mixture of a butterfly and some underwear.
Looks like someone tried to chop it down, but then gave up.
I mean, they got more than halfway through.
Can you blame them?
That's not structurally sound.
A path leading towards the stone square.
We'll get there, but we should probably head to the crime scene first, which is... oh, there, it's actually pointing us towards it, so, yeah... let's actually see if the door is locked first. That might be...
Don't think it's locked.
Oh, that means we can just walk straight in, right?
I'm pretty sure that's the rule, yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, let's see. What do we have? So we got a Fellow and Pointer. Okay. And X?
Finally, we get to investigate a murder in a spooky mansion.
It's not that spooky, really.
Don't ruin this.
Stairs.
The word was not what I clicked on.
A door.
Oh, what's behind it?
A room.
On point. What about this?
It's not locked.
Okay.
Stairs.
So informative.
Sally, check those plants for clues.
Is soil a clue?
I mean, it could be. Don't scoff at it just yet.
Finally, we get to
not
ruin this.
Okay. Obviously, these are the sort of main attractions which we are getting to. What is that?
This one has a big P.
That's probably important.
Wow, really?
How very perceptive of you.
Ah, God.
A big letter F.
Of course. Who doesn't hang a giant banner of their initial in the lobby of their mansion?
I don't know a lot of people that lives in mansions, so...
It's a big glass tube filled with water.
There are weeds in there. And sand.
It's an aquarium?
Could be. Except there's nothing living in it.
At least from what we can see.
Anymore.
There might still be some small microorganisms.
What is that?
I think it's a family tree.
That doesn't sound boring. This is important. Murders... oh my... Whoa. Holy, wait a minute. Richard Remington?
Richard Remington.
The one and only.
Okay, well... okay, so it does tie in. Well, then it's very likely that that is, in fact, Sally Spears. Okay, let's go from the top and just,
Lord Fellow.
Looks like he was married twice.
Scandal.
well...
Lady Fellow.
Do these people not have first names? Lord Remington.
He sounds important.
I'm pretty sure...
Lady Remington.
I think I have one of those in my bathroom.
That's... I didn't understand that reference. Okay. Plord Pointer and Pladier Pointer.
Lord Pointer.
Ow.
This goes back a couple of generations.
Spoiled sports.
Lady Pointer.
How do you become a lady?
By being born or marrying.
I want to be a lady.
Selena Stonetop.
No family line. Apparently, she just appeared out of nowhere.
As people tend to do.
Flint Fellow.
A purebred fellow, if there ever was one. Married a randomer, though.
Do you think he still lives here? Felix Fellow. Looks like he married his way into the Remington family.
Do you think he still lives here?
Oh, so basically everyone that's here could still be alive, but everyone that's up here is most likely not. And well, we know that this one and Freya isn't alive. Anyone else should be alive.
Flora Remington.
I think she's mentioned in our case file.
Yes, she's the one that was painted.
Primrose Remington.
I always liked the name Primrose.
Do you think she still lives here?
How can...
Percival Pointer. He married into the
Do you
Remington.
think he still lives here?
Okay, so nothing new there. How about...
Pandora Pointer.
All this alliteration isn't happening by accident, is it?
I mean, it has been going on since the very first game, so
Do
no.
you think she still lives here?
I don't know.
Buck Brackley.
What a name.
Do you think he still lives here?
I don't know.
Emily Everstone.
Now what's that kind
Do
of
you think
reaction?
she still lives here?
Wait. Wasn't... No. Her name... The old hag living up in the tower, living in the treehouse in the second one. Was her name Everstone?
Fitzfellow. Half Everstone.
Do you think he still lives here?
Damien Dusk.
Whoa. Is it too late to change my name to Detective Dusk?
It's Freya's father. Do you think he still lives here?
Felicia Fellow.
Freya's mother.
Do you think she still lives here?
Poppy Pointer.
She's half Remington and half Pointer.
Do you think she still lives here? Penelope Pointer.
Half Pointer, half Brackley.
Do you think she still lives here?
I don't know.
Fiona Fellow. Dead center. She must be important.
She's half fellow and half Remington.
Do you think she still lives here?
So the Remingtons didn't really live on this island/tower. They married, or were married, into it. Okay, Oh. So that's the murder scene. But, ooh, we have locked rooms. Oh, and that seems to actually be, so there's probably one thing here, then one more thing over here to the right. Okay, that's not so bad. Right, let's go to the crime scene. Okay. Is that a Fabergé?
Let's take a look at that painting first.
No. Oh.
There it is. The unfinished portrait of Flora Fellow.
So, what? Freya was killed halfway through painting it?
Looks that way.
Freya was unable to finish the painting as she died sometime during the process. Flora appears to be wielding a knife. The red substance on the tip was discovered to be blood. Okay. Now can I look?
I wonder if all of Freya's paintings are this creepy. Maybe it's just because she never got to finish it.
There's something wrong with the crime scene. And something really weird about the murder weapon.
We didn't find a murder weapon.
Ah, yes. So this is essentially like the first one did. No, well, the first one that I played did. Okay. Right. What have we got? Is completely covered in. Was used to knock out. Is holding a knife tip with. What else is there? Was hidden inside? We don't know that. was used to kill, we can't say that for sure right now. This is the only one that seems to fit. Tipped with blood. What? Because it stabbed Freya. No. I mean, this is the only one that makes sense, even though it doesn't make sense.
Flora's portrait is holding a knife tipped with blood because it stabbed Freya.
What?
Weird, huh?
You think Freya was stabbed by a painting? Not by the woman from the painting, but by the painting itself.
Mm-hmm. Freya was standing right up by the canvas when she was killed. There's blood on the knife. It's the murder weapon.
Right, but it's not actually a knife. It can't stab.
See any other knives around here? Case closed.
The case is not closed. And even if you were right, where does that leave us? A painting can't be a murder suspect.
Well, that's with that little scare. I think we're good to go for the first episode. So, in the next one, we shall begin interrogating, well, first off, Flora, who appears to be standing right there, and also search through the rest of the towers. But until then, take care.